Have you ever wished your phone could just, I don't know, figure things out for you, even when you have 0 bars? Well, that future is definitely arriving faster than you might think. Today, we're going to dive into the really cool world of on-device AI and unpack how Google's Gemini Nano is literally giving your phone its very own brain.
So, here's the plan. We'll kick things off with a little magic trick to show you what this on-device AI can actually do. Then, we'll officially meet Gemini Nano, the tech behind it all. We'll dig into how it's built to be private and safe from the ground up, see what new tools it gives developers, find out how Android makes it easy to use, and finally, look at how this is already changing the apps you use every day.
All right, first up, let's see some AI magic that, and this is the key part, works without any internet. We're going to start with a situation that I'm pretty sure is going to feel very, very familiar to you.
Okay, so you get a message like this. It's a wall of text, right? It's packed with details, action items, things you absolutely have to remember. Your job is to somehow pull out the important bits before they vanish from your brain. Normally, you'd read it a couple of times, maybe copy-paste the key parts into a Notes app. But what if your phone could just get it instantly?
And just like that, you get this. A perfect, clean summary. It has everything you need and nothing you don't. All the critical points are right there, clear as day. Now, the really amazing thing here isn't just the summary, it's how it happened. This whole thing happened right there on the phone. Zero connection to the cloud, no data was sent to a server, no Wi-Fi, no cell signal needed. That right there is the magic of on-device AI. It is incredibly powerful, it's lightning fast, and it's completely private. So, how on earth does it work? So, what is the secret behind this magic trick? Well, that brings us right to section 2. Let's meet Gemini Nano.
The technology making all this possible is Gemini Nano. It's the smallest, most efficient model in Google's entire Gemini family. Think of it like a powerful AI engine that's been shrunk down to fit right inside your phone. It enables all these incredible features without ever needing to phone home to some giant data center.
So let's just break down the difference real quick. With the cloud AI you're probably used to, your data travels over the internet to a server, it gets processed, and the result comes back to you. But with on-device AI, everything happens right on your phone. And that means your personal data never leaves your device, which makes it incredibly private. The speed is instantaneous, and yeah, it works even when you're totally offline.
Now, this focus on privacy brings us to a really, really important point, which is section 3, how this is all private and safe by design. How does Google make sure your data stays locked away in a digital vault?
Okay, the secret ingredient here is something called the Private Compute Core, or PCC. The best way to think of it is as a secure, isolated sandbox on your phone. It's a true digital vault. The AI model runs inside this vault, and it processes your sensitive information, like that text message, without ever exposing it to any other apps or the internet.
And the system service that manages all of this is called AI Core. Now, what's crucial is that AI Core is PCC compliant. That means it has to follow a super strict set of privacy rules. It's totally isolated, and this is the big one, it cannot directly access the internet. So any data processed inside this core stays inside this core, period.
And this isn't just about privacy, it's also about safety. Google uses a multi-layered approach here. First, safety is literally built into the Gemini model from day one. Second, the model is then fine-tuned with safety data for each specific app's purpose. And finally, kind of like a last line of defense, safety filters check both the prompts you give it and the answers it generates to keep any harmful content out.
Okay, so the tech is private, it's safe. Awesome. But what can developers actually build with it? Well, that takes us to section 4, the on-device toolbox. Developers now have this whole new suite of powerful tools they can build right into their apps. We're talking about things like rephrasing text to sound more casual or professional, generating those smart replies in a chat app, proofreading your emails, that instant summarization we already saw, and even generating descriptions for images. All of it running locally right on your phone.
And the performance is just getting better at a wild pace. I mean, check this out. Look at the quality jump in a feature like Smart Reply. The first version of Nano, it was okay, had a quality score of about 44%. But the second version, it jumps all the way to 82%. That is a massive leap in how useful and accurate these suggestions are, making them competitive with much, much larger models.
Now, I know this all sounds incredibly complex, right? But here's the really cool part. For Section 5, we're going to see how Android is designed to make building these AI apps surprisingly simple.
Remember AI Core?
It's not just for privacy. It also acts like a traffic cop for all the AI stuff happening on your phone. It manages which models are available, it keeps them updated, and it handles all the complicated back-end work. This means app developers don't have to get bogged down in the low-level details, they can just focus on building awesome features for you.
So the process for a developer becomes incredibly straightforward. They just add a library to their app, do a quick check to see if the model is on the device, and if it's not, AI Core handles the download automatically. After that, and this is the best part, they can run a powerful AI task with just a single line of code. The operating system does all the heavy lifting.
So how does this all come together in the real world, for you and me? Well, that brings us to our final section, your phone's new brain. Because this isn't some far-off concept, it's actually already here.
You might actually be using Gemini Nano right now without even knowing it. The Pixel Recorder app? It uses Nano to create better, higher quality summaries of your recordings. Android's TalkBack feature uses it for more descriptive image captions to help visually impaired users. And even third-party apps like Envision are using it to instantly summarize documents for users with low vision.
So what this all really leads to is a whole new generation of apps. Apps that are smarter because they understand context, faster because they don't need the internet, and way more private because your data stays with you. It's a fundamental shift, really, moving our phones from just being connected devices to being truly intelligent companions that work just as well on a plane as they do at home. And believe me, this is just the beginning. As this tech gets out there more and more, the possibilities are pretty much endless. Which leaves us with one last thought. Now that your phone has its own brain, what's the very first smart task you'd want it to learn?